Okay, here's the great irony. My first year in the gym, I forgot to tell the graduates to be seated, and tonight we had issues with chairs. Are we all good now? Does everyone have a chair? All right, please be seated, graduates. Okay. Somebody said to me today, "Oh, you do such a good job, even when you make mistakes." And I said, I make mistakes every single time, so I apologize. Good evening, and welcome to the 89th Annual Commencement Ceremony of Whitney Point High School. I'm Molly Hawley, the high school principal, and I have the distinct privilege. Let's clap for everybody. Let's clap. All right. Let's clap for the class of 2025. Congratulations, graduates. Thank you. So, before we start, I'd like to take a moment for us to remember those who are not here with us tonight, but whose presence is deeply felt, especially today. But here's the thing. Instead of a moment of silence, I'd like us to do something a little different. In keeping with the spirit of the event, it was suggested to me that we do something a little different. Instead of having a moment of silence, it was suggested that we have a moment of celebration. So on the count of 3, so it's going to get loud, but on the count of 3, please honor our loved ones, especially Mason Armagno, by cheering on our Whitney Point class of 2025. Ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. That was amazing. The spotlight tonight is on our graduates, and rightly so, as they've worked hard to reach this huge milestone. But before we go any further, I'd be remiss if I didn't stop to thank all the parents, families, friends, and teachers who've been such an inspirational part of their journeys. Graduates, please join me in a round of applause to help show your appreciation to all those here today who helped you get to where you are right now. Next, I'd like to take a minute to recognize some others who are proud to join you this evening. Dr. Joanne Sexton, our superintendent, Ms. Shannon Kohler, our assistant superintendent, Ms. Deb Burdick, assistant high school principal, Mrs. Stephanie Champney, president of the Board of Education, Dr. Christine Whittall, the vice president of the board, Mrs. Aubrey Naraki, Board of Education trustee, Mr. Thomas Tasber, Board of Education trustee, Mrs. Molly Willis, trustee, Mrs. Teresa Monaco, senior class advisor, and all distinguished members of our Whitney Point faculty and staff. At this time, I would also like to give a special shout out to 3 of our graduates who have made the honorable decision to enlist in the armed forces to defend and protect our nation. When I call your names, will you and your families please stand so we can recognize you and thank you in advance for your service? Entering the U.S. Army, Mason Baxter and Dylan Wood. And in the U.S. Marines, Elijah King. Again, thank you all for your service. Finally, to our families, staff, and community members, thank you for being here. And to the class of 2025, you made it. I'm so proud of you. When I started thinking about this speech, I asked myself the same question I imagine many of you are asking yourselves right now. What comes next? But more specifically, I thought, what do I wish I had known when I graduated? Let me be honest, it probably wouldn't have mattered what someone told me back then. I thought I knew everything already. Spoiler alert, I didn't, I still don't. Looking back, there's so much I didn't understand yet. I wish I'd known that sometimes the things that feel like everything in the moment really aren't. The stress, the drama, the worry, it fades. It doesn't feel that way when you're in it, but it's true. Ironically, the opposite is also true. The older I get, the more I realize that the little things, a kind word, a helping hand, a shared laugh, those are actually the big things. They matter more than we think. It's a variation on something you may have heard before. People won't remember exactly what you said, but they'll remember how you made them feel. So be kind, be thoughtful, be someone who makes others feel safe and seen. Also, don't be afraid to change. That applies to your mind, your opinions, your style, your goals. Who you are right now is just the beginning. You're not supposed to stay the same at age 18. Change is part of becoming. In fact, figuring out who you are and who you want to be might just be one of the most important things you ever do. Take ownership. You're going to make mistakes. We all do. Own them. Learn from them. Be better next time. No one expects perfection, but we all hope for integrity. Challenge yourself. Try something you're not sure you'll be good at. Stretch beyond what feels easy. Take risks. You'll surprise yourself. And when you succeed, because you will, let yourself feel proud. Support others. Don't take credit that doesn't belong to you. Don't hold back a compliment. Celebrate others' wins as if they're your own. The world works better when we lift each other up. And along with that, be grateful. Take the time to notice the people who support you, challenge you, encourage you, and walk beside you. Gratitude is powerful. Let people know they matter to you. Say thank you, often and sincerely. You never know when your words of appreciation might be exactly what someone needs to hear. And honestly, the more I reflect on this, the more I realize it may not matter what I say tonight. It matters what you hear, what resonates with you, what lands in your heart and sticks with you down the road. Oh, lessons that shaped you, and just the right amount of grit and grace to change your world. Wherever you go from here, a college, a job, the military, a path still unfolding, I hope you believe this one truth. You can be anything you want. And I, for one, cannot wait to see what that is. Congratulations, class of 2025. Go spread your wings and fly. At this time, I would like to invite Miss Gabriella Black up to the podium for an inspirational message.
Excuse me just a moment while I fix a technical difficulty. I apologize, but Jesus is perfect and I'm not, so if you give me just a minute, could the row that needs to fix itself, please fix itself? You okay, Kelly, you okay? Okay, baby, take your time. Take your time, sweetheart. Take your time. And without further ado, Gabby Black.
Good evening, everyone, faculty, family, friends, and the incredible class of 2025. I'm Gabriella Black, and it's been an honor to serve as your class's vice president. Tonight, as we celebrate one of our greatest accomplishments, I'd like to thank our amazing teachers, counselors, and administrators. Your guidance, support, and patience have shaped us in ways we'll carry forever. A special shout out to Officer Noyes. We want to thank you for being our #1 protector, the guy who makes us laugh, who always high fives us in the hallway. You are so much more than security, you're family. Looking back, it feels like just yesterday we were wide-eyed freshmen wandering the halls, trying to find our new classrooms. Since then, we've grown in ways we could have never imagined, not just as students, but as people. We've shared unforgettable moments, spirited pep rallies, packed bleachers at games, school dances, and those random hallway laughs that somehow made even Monday mornings feel lighter. But let's be real. It wasn't always easy. We faced challenges, we kept going, some personal, some shared, and others that no one could have prepared us for. We kept going. Whether it was adjusting to remote learning, pushing through burnout and self-doubt, or dealing with grief and heartbreaking loss in our school and community, we kept going. Every step, every lesson, every Delta math assignment from Tilly, yes, even that brought us here together. We've built a class that's not just as talented and diverse, but one that sincerely cares about each other, and that's something to be proud of. We found our voices, we uncovered passions, we discovered strengths we didn't know we had, and we learned lessons that went far beyond textbooks and tests. Each of us has our own story, but together we've created something powerful, a community that lifts each other up, shows up, and never backs down. As we step into the next chapter, college, careers, or wherever life takes us, we carry not just what we've learned, but who we've become. Let's move forward with curiosity, courage, and compassion. I want to personally thank my siblings. You've helped shape me into the leader I am today. And to my brothers especially, thank you for teaching me that all of the little things I once found annoying were actually helping me grow stronger, more patient, and more determined. Class of 2025, this isn't just the end of high school, it's the beginning of everything else. Some seats feel emptier this year. Some voices we thought would be here tonight are missing. And yet their memory walks with us, just as much a part of this chapter as anyone here today. We honor them not with silence, but by continuing forward, stronger, more united, and more compassionate. Let's carry the joy, the pain, the memories, and the love we've collected along the way. We keep going. Congratulations, let's go make it count.
Good evening. I too want to welcome you all here tonight. I'd also like to welcome the Board of Education members who are present, the administrators, faculty and staff, and most importantly, our families who are here to support their graduates. This night is significant in the lives of the students in front of us. It reflects years of learning, growth, perseverance, and transformation. Challenges, triumphs, and countless moments of discovery have marked each of these graduates' journey through school. To the families and caregivers who are here tonight and who are in the background wishing the best for these students, your support, patience, and encouragement have been the foundation for each of these students' success, and we thank you. To our faculty and staff, I can't thank you enough for all the love and support that you've given these students, for your unwavering commitment to the possibilities an education can bring to each of them. You have helped shape these students into capable thinkers, leaders, and contributing community members. And to the graduates, you leave us tonight ready to make your mark on the world. You have endured personal challenges and shared loss, but you have supported each other and learned how to adapt, collaborate, and overcome. All of these qualities, they will equip you well for whatever journey you take in life. As you step into the next chapter of your lives, hold your head high, believe in yourself, and find ways to let your efforts, whatever they may be, contribute to the greater good. Importantly, please always know that wherever you go, this school community stands behind you, and we believe in you. Go forward with confidence and purpose. The future is yours. Congratulations to each and every one of you.
And now we'll have a vocal selection by Caleb Crissell and Peyton Smith.
Something is stirring, shifting ground, it's just begun. Edges are blurring all around, and yesterday is done. Feel the flow, hear what's happening, we're what's happening. Don't you know we're the movers and we're the shapers? We're the names in tomorrow's papers. Up to us, man, to show 'em. It's our time, breathe it in. Worlds to change and worlds to win. Our turn coming through. Me and you, man, me and you. Feel how it quivers on the brink. What? Everything gives you the shivers, makes you think. There's so much stuff to sing. You and me will be singing it like the birds. Be with music and you the words. Tell them things they don't know. Up to us, pal, to show 'em. It's our time, breathe it in. Worlds to change and worlds to win. Our turn, we're what's new. Me and you, pal, me and you. Feel the flow, hear what's happening. We're what's happening. Long ago, all we had was that funny feeling, saying someday we'd send them reeling. Now it looks like we can. It just began. It's our time, breathe it in. Worlds to change and worlds to win. Our turn coming through. Me and you, pal, me and you. Years from now, we'll remember and we'll come back by the rooftop and hang a plaque. This is where we began, being what we can. It's our heads on the block. Give us room and start the clock. Our dream coming true. Me and you, pal, me and you. Me and you, me and you, me
Thank you very much, Peyton and Caleb. That was great. Thank you. I'd like to take this opportunity tonight to tell you a little bit about our commencement speaker. A career public servant, Evan Maslin is the Deputy District Director for Congressman Josh Riley, serving New York's 19th Congressional District. He previously served in the offices of Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, Congressman Anthony Brindisi, Broome County Executive Jason Garner, and a U.S. Department of Commerce Economic Development District. His work focuses on economic and workforce development, addressing infrastructure issues, and creating good-paying jobs in advanced manufacturing supply chains. As a Stanford University Innovation Fellow, Evan has learned to approach challenges in upstate New York with an objective mindset and evidence-based solutions. Evan graduated summa cum laude from the Hicks Honors College at the University of North Florida with bachelor's degrees in economics and international studies. He earned an MA in International Affairs Policy and Analysis from American University's School of International Service in Washington, D.C., and will soon pursue doctoral coursework in public policy. Please join me in welcoming to the podium 2018 Whitney Point graduate and president of his class, Evan Maslin.
Good evening. Good evening. Thank you, Superintendent Sexton, Principal Hawley, members of the Board of Education, faculty, staff, families, and most of all, the class of 2025. It means something to be standing here tonight. I know these speeches typically come with some kind of instruction manual, some story with a moral, maybe a little bit of humor, a line to carry into the next chapter. Maybe I'll find some of that by the end, but I want to begin by saying this is personal. Not just because I went to this school, not just because I still live and work in this community, but because I know what this place gives you, and I know what it asks of you, what it asks of us in return. I graduated from this school not too long ago, and I've spent my career in public service, trying to make government work just a little bit better for the people and places that usually get left out of the room. I've always been a little bit more formal than the setting called for. I've asked too many questions, paid attention to details that no one else seemed worried about, and carried a kind of seriousness that I never really outgrew. At some point, you just accept that you're the 17-year-old wearing a tie and a lapel pin to class senior year and move on. But that seriousness about your work, your name, your word, wasn't something I made up. I learned it in class here. I had teachers who held me to the highest of standards, people who made sure that I left better than when I came in. But some lessons aren't written on a whiteboard or part of a test. Those are the quiet expectations. The way people show up and keep showing up, whether anyone notices or not. You learn that because someone lived it in front of you. For me, that was my grandfather, Eddie Maslin. For those of you here who knew him, I probably don't have to say a lot. He was a district employee, a pastor, a member of this very Board of Education. He counseled people, and far too often he told stories, whether you had the time to listen to them or not. He held a lot of roles in this community, but he showed up the same way in every one of them, meeting folks where they were at that day with kindness, humility, and empathy. He didn't just talk about values, he lived them. Behind the pulpit, in the boardroom, after a Sunday service, or in the halls at school. He didn't carry status, but people listened because he took his work and his service to others seriously. His example formed me, and now in rooms that feel far from here, where the instinct is to speak fast, to move on, to posture for political purposes, I hold on to the version of leadership that I saw in him. His work doesn't show up in my work, nor his name, but his presence is in all of it, in how I listen, and how I try to mean what I say, and how I make an effort to meet folks halfway. I've come to understand and truly believe that integrity, real everyday integrity, is the rarest form of courage. Not just doing what's right when it's hard, but doing what's right when it's quiet, when it's unpopular, when no one is watching, when it costs you something, maybe even everything. And I'll be honest with you, the world you're graduating into isn't easy. We are living through something right now. A moment of fracture, perhaps even exhaustion. People are shouting more and hearing less. Trust is hard to come by. Sincerity is easy to mock. And cynicism is both cheap and everywhere. And the values that have long served as the fabric of our communities, this community, basic decency, fairness, a common sense of purpose, are fraying and wear thinner each day. It's why your choices matter, because our shared humanity, civility, kindness, they matter. Being willing to listen, appreciate different points of view, and find common ground matters. These are the things that will set you apart. So to the class of 2025, you don't have to have it all figured out, but you do have to start deciding what kind of person you want to be. And show it in how you show up and follow through, how you treat people when you don't need anything from them, how you carry yourself when you think no one is paying attention. You can be quiet and credible. You can be young and still be right. Perhaps most importantly, you can be from here and belong anywhere. You're not just graduating into the world, you're inheriting something, a way of being, a set of expectations, an opportunity, one that not everyone gets. And you didn't earn all of it, but you're responsible now for how you use it. So carry it with seriousness, use it with care. Wherever you go and whatever you build, whether it's in education or science or business, public service, healthcare, the military, or something that's no one's named yet, make sure it holds and that it's true to you. I saw that standard every day in my grandfather. In school, after service, at the country kitchen down the road. It didn't matter where he stood, it mattered how he stood there. Including 7 years ago, when he stood just over there to present me my diploma. Today, you're not just graduating, you're stepping into a small piece of the world, what is now your world. And those who came before you are hoping, quietly, seriously, urgently, that you carry it well. Congratulations, and thank you for allowing me to join you tonight.
Thank you very much, Evan. At this time, I'd like to call Preston Smith up to give his salutatorian speech.
Good afternoon, faculty members, parents, families, friends, and fellow graduates. I remember walking into this school as a freshman, hopping off the bus to march into the school where I would spend the next 4 years of my life. I was scared and unsure of what my future would hold, so much so that I was trembling. While I'm not sure how many of us were shaking from fear, that first day is one our entire class can likely remember. Our class shares many memories here at Whitney Point. Gabby brought up some positive experiences from our earliest times together. Today, I want to focus on challenges we've had to overcome as a class. One of the greatest changes in our education was the lockdown in 2020. The saddest part was we missed the 8th grade trip to Washington, D.C. It was replaced by an inferior movie party, which nobody enjoyed. We felt we had missed out on a bigger opportunity. Obviously, COVID-19 had a huge impact on our generation. No one did the schoolwork necessary to support their education over Zoom, and the result was a class underprepared for their freshman year in high school. The biggest issue was how it made us overly reliant on the use of technology for communication. We simply struggled to talk to each other. During this last year of high school, I noticed how we slowly recovered from the consequences of the pandemic. People became more interactive with each other, and the social environment at our school seemed to become more comfortable. These experiences have shaped us into a unique graduating class. Many students in our class plan to dive straight into the workforce after high school. Some will go to college, and some will join the military. Our unique situations will provide this world with a variety of useful skills. Even though our high school lives are coming to a close, our education doesn't end. Our lives will bring us challenges bigger than those we may have already faced, and we have to keep learning to overcome them. I plan to study to become an engineer following high school. Finding ways to overcome obstacles is the biggest challenge as an engineer. It's not only a skill for engineers, it's a skill meant for everyone to learn. Life is challenging. This is a fact we have all come to learn at some point. We will all have different problems, and some people will struggle more than others. The only way for all of us to grow in this world is to keep trying and learning. We have faced many problems here at Whitney Point. Many people have tried to help us, some succeeding and some failing. A lot of these issues we've had to solve on our own. This isn't the end of our education, only the beginning. I hope as everyone leaves here tonight, they remember that difficulty is a part of life. The only way to overcome our problems is through personal growth. Thank you, friends, families, teachers, and all mentors for supporting us. Congratulations, class of 2025. Good luck to all of you.
Thank you, Preston. At this time, I'd like to call our valedictorian up to give her speech. Please welcome Abigail Lewis.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for being here tonight, guests, families, teachers, staff, school administrators, and members of the board. To my family and friends, thank you for always being here, supporting me throughout every moment. And to my parents, thank you for your endless patience, your sacrifices, and the strength you have shown me through your actions. You have taught me what it means to work hard and care deeply. Every time I wanted to try something new or start a new adventure, you made it possible and were there to support me at every game, event, and moment. I want to thank our teachers, coaches, school staff, and everyone along the journey for their support. I wouldn't be here without them, and neither would my fellow classmates. When we were in elementary school, our dreams were big and the world felt limitless. We believed that everything was possible and our imaginations ran wild. We enjoyed moments like Star Lab and Kinderville together. Then we entered middle school, a time of awkwardness and trying to figure out who we were while finding where we fit in. Then high school came, a new chapter and new challenges that we faced together. For the first time, we had regular class schedules and could actually sit by our friends and reconnect as a class. Throughout high school, we all began to figure out our paths, and we were able to pick what classes we wanted to take and explore our interests. Although we were all moving towards the same destination, being here tonight, everyone's journey to get to this moment was completely unique. I can't stand here and define what success looked like for everybody throughout this journey, but I can share what success looked like for me. For me, success came from hard work, determination, and support. I did the things I didn't want to do and pushed myself to continue learning and excelling even when I was tired or overwhelmed. I learned how to manage my time, and I asked for help when I needed it. Standing here tonight as the class of 2025 valedictorian is proof that taking the harder path and stepping out of my comfort zone made all the difference. Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "Do one thing every day that scares you." I challenge my fellow classmates and everyone in the audience to live by this. Step out of your comfort zone, grasp new opportunities, and connect with new people. This moment, right now, has happened so fast, although it feels as if we have been waiting forever to graduate. Most of us often say, I can't wait for the end of the day, I can't wait for Friday, can't wait for summer, or I can't wait to graduate. We spend so much time thinking about what's behind us or what's ahead of us that we forget to live in the moment and cherish the things in the present. This exact moment, as we sit here today, will never happen again. Think about that for a second. This day, this celebration, this chapter closing, and the next one just beginning, it's a once-in-a-lifetime moment. Before it quietly becomes just another memory, let's truly recognize how meaningful it is. Look around you. Maybe you didn't know everyone here personally, but we were all part of something together, a shared journey, and we'll never all be in the same room again, quite like this. Embrace all the moments in life, the success, the struggles, the happy things, the exciting things, and the sad things too. To my classmates, remember that your success is your own. You are in control of who you want to be and what you wish to accomplish. Don't let others bring you down or tell you what you can and cannot achieve. Don't be afraid to ask for help, because while your journey is uniquely yours, success is never reached alone. Behind every achievement is a network of encouragement, guidance, and support. So lean on those who lift you up and be that person for someone else. From this point on, what matters is that you keep moving forward with courage. Keep chasing the life that excites you, even if it scares you a little. Don't be afraid to change your mind, to pivot, or to start again. The future isn't a straight line, it's a winding road full of surprises, and each of us gets to choose how we walk it. But as you do this, remember this community and how it shaped us into who we are, how it helped us to get here, and how it will continue to help us move forward. This year reminded us that life can shift without warning, and that loss is something we may carry with us. But in that, we also learned the strength of sticking together and holding each other up when it matters most. So as we celebrate today, let's carry that sense of unity with us. Don't be afraid to say thank you to your family, your friends, your supporters, and anyone who helps make you who you are. Congratulations, class of 2025. Be present, be kind, and be the reason that something good happens today.
Good evening, everyone. It is my pleasure to introduce our top 10 seniors of the class of 2025. Seniors, parents, and guardians, please stand when I call your name. Seniors, please remain standing. Audience, please hold your applause until all 10 seniors have been recognized. Beginning with number 10. Darcy Purdom. Darcy is the daughter of Jeremy and Connie Purdom. Her high school experience includes participation in drama club, select chorus, and student ambassador for the Second Step program. Darcy also participated in tabletop gaming throughout grades 9, 10, and 11. Darcy will continue her education at SUNY Buffalo, majoring in theater arts. Isabel Keel. Isabel is the daughter of Christopher and Trista Keel. Isabel participated in drama club, grades 9 and 12, National Honor Society, select chorus, grades 9 and 10. A dedicated athlete, she earned scholar athlete recognition in both soccer and wrestling, grades 10 through 12, where she also served as captain. Additional involvement includes softball, grade 9, the Tri-M Music Honor Society, grades 9 through 11, and serving as student ambassador for the Second Step program. She also attended New Visions Engineering Academy. Isabel will continue her education at Clarkson University, majoring in bioengineering. Bianca Skiba. Bianca is the daughter of Angela Skiba. A dedicated multi-sport athlete, Bianca was a scholar athlete in volleyball, basketball, and softball, and served as captain of the volleyball team. She also contributed to the school community as a student ambassador for the Second Step program and participated in New Visions Education Academy. Bianca will continue her education at SUNY Broome to pursue a degree in liberal arts. JC Johnson. JC is the daughter of Lee and Patricia Johnson. JC earned scholar athlete recognition in cross country, grade 9, lacrosse, grades 10 and 11, soccer, grade 12. JC will continue her education at Adirondack Community College to pursue a degree in early childhood education. Isaac Jordan. Isaac is the son of Jean and Emily Jordan. Isaac earned scholar athlete recognition in basketball, grades 9 through 11, lacrosse, grades 10 and 11, indoor track, grade 12, and soccer, where he served as team captain. Additional involvement includes participation in track and field, grade 12, jazz band, grade 11, and service as student ambassador for the Second Step program. He was also a member of the National Honor Society, serving as treasurer in grade 12, and attended New Visions Engineering Academy. Isaac will continue his education at the Rochester Institute of Technology to pursue a degree in electrical engineering. Peyton Smith. Peyton is the son of David and Jessica Fish. Peyton was actively involved in golf, grade 12, served as a peer mentor, grades 11 and 12, and participated as student ambassador to the Second Step program. He also attended the New Visions Engineering Academy, further strengthening his interest in the STEM field. Peyton will continue his education at SUNY Broome to pursue a degree in mechanical engineering. Taryn Hitt. Taryn is the daughter of Thomas and Mary Hitt. Taryn was involved in a wide range of activities, including the Community Service Club, grade 10, Varsity Pep Club, grades 10 through 12, and served as a student ambassador for the Second Step program. She was a scholar athlete in field hockey and indoor track, grade 12, and a 3-year captain and scholar athlete in lacrosse, grades 10 through 12. In addition to her athletic accomplishments, she served as president of the National Honor Society and was a peer mentor during grades 11 and 12. She also attended the New Visions Business Academy, further developing her interest in business and finance. Taryn will continue her education at Hobart and William Smith College to major in business administration with a minor in finance. Logan Griffith. Logan is the son of Alan and Danette Griffith. Logan earned scholar athlete recognition in basketball, grades 9 through 11, football, grades 10 and 11, soccer, grade 12. He was a member of the National Honor Society, serving as Sergeant at Arms, and participated in the Triumph Music Honor Society. His commitment to leadership and service is further reflected in his role as a peer mentor during grades 11 and 12. He also attended the New Visions Health Academy, where he explored his passion for the sciences. Logan will continue his education at Binghamton University to pursue a degree in biology. As we celebrate the accomplishments of the class of 2025, it's time to recognize two students who have truly gone above and beyond, not just in their academics, but in their leadership, dedication, and contributions to the school community. We begin with our salutatorian, Preston Smith. Preston is the son of Adam and Mary Beth Smith. Preston has distinguished himself not only through academic excellence, but also as a dedicated student athlete. A scholar athlete in indoor track, grade 12, soccer, grades 10, 11, and 12, track and field, grade 9. Preston exemplifies the qualities of discipline, perseverance, and balance, consistently excelling in both the classroom and competition. Preston will continue his education at Binghamton University to pursue a degree in mechanical engineering. And now, with a remarkable blend of focus, talent, and determination, this student has truly led the way. It's my pleasure to introduce this year's valedictorian, Abigail Lewis. Abigail is the daughter of Timothy and Kelly Lewis. Abigail represents the highest standard of academic achievement, leadership, and service. Throughout her high school career, she has made meaningful contributions both inside and outside of the classroom. She has been an active member of the Community Service Club, National Honor Society, Varsity Pep Club, and served as student ambassador for the Second Step program. As a peer mentor during grades 11 and 12, she supported fellow students while modeling integrity, kindness, and responsibility. In athletics, Abigail has excelled as a student athlete in both soccer and softball, where she also served as team captain and earned first team All-Star honors in her senior year. She shared her musical talents in jazz band in grade 9 and explored her passion for healthcare through the New Visions Health Academy. Abigail will continue her education at Binghamton University, where she plans to pursue a degree in nursing. Please join me in a big round of applause for the top 10.
Thank you, Ms. Burdick, and congratulations, top 10. So before we begin awarding the diplomas, we want to take a moment. We want to honor a member of the class of 2025 who's deeply missed. I'm honored to present the first diploma to the Armagno family in memory of their son, Mason. Mason was a valued part of our school community, and his absence is felt by all of us. We are proud to recognize him as a graduate of Whitney Point High School. Okay, at this time, we're going to begin the awarding of the diplomas. Will the top 10 please stand? Okay, so just like in practice, when I call your name, you're going to go up, you're going to get your diploma, you're going to make sure to stop in the middle so you can get a picture of you with your diploma, okay? Okay. Abigail R. Lewis. Preston Patrick Smith. Logan Charles Griffith. Taryn Grace Hitt. Peyton J. Fish. Isaac X. Jordan. JC L. Johnson. Bianca Jeanette Skiba. Isabel Lynn Keel. Darcy K. Purdom. All right, row 2, you're on. Annika Da Vinci Angievsky. Elena Irene Akmoudi. Samuel E. Austin Hefford. Allison Lee Barr. Alexander D. Baker. Mason J. Baxter. Taylor Ann Baxter. Gabriella Lynn Black. Katie Lynn Bradley. Miranda M. Burke. Kimberly Ray Peterson. Maggie Elena Burleson. Jacob M. Canfield. Aaron B. Castro. Katie Christian. Jason A. Kopp. Lily H. Couch Vargas. Robert Landon Davies. Bailey Marie Decker. Okay, row 3, you're up. We'll start row 3 with Chrysalyn C. Kopp. Alex Christine Ellerson. Hannah M. Ellerson. Kyle M. Figurato. Nolan J. Fish. Johanna L. Frederick. Connor J. Gleason. Wesley Madison Gumar. Haley Jamida Ann Jarmity. Aaron J. Hayes. Ryan J. Heath. Peyton A. Hill. Julia Ann Hines. Leah E. Hopkins. Lisa M. Horner. Calandra Ann Lily Irish. Nathan A. Jackson. Max Jaraska. Nice job, row 4. Elijah Malik King. Caleb R. Crissell. Leanna Marie McEwen. Zachary Richard Miller. Careful. Callie A. Nichols. Samuel E. Nichols. Wow. Persephone R. Parks. Gavin A. Rothenberg. Lila Ann Grace Rout. Rose S. Reginis. Miley Jade Ryder. Dawson Lee Schaff. Benjamin Timothy Nathaniel Schrager. Tasha Ozana Seberg. Hunter Lee Skinner. Evelyn Ann Slack. Aislinn F. Smith. Owen Lowell Smith. Peyton J.D. Smith. Zeke D. Spicer. Drew N. Stanton. Ricky R. Stanton III. Chase A. Suma. Amira H. Taft. Gunnar L. Thornton. Zoe E. Shulos. Andrew Robert Turner. Thomas T. Tyler. Maddox William Vader. Joseph R. Vrendenberg, Jr. Shelby E. Wagner. Tori E. Wells. Andrew J. Whitaker. Christopher M. Williams, Jr. Dylan P. Wood. Dawson Lowell Wilson. Let's hear it for the class of 2025.
By the power vested in me by the state of New York, I pronounce you graduates of the Whitney Point School District. You may now move your tassels. And I present to you the class of 2025 who are now graduates.
And lastly tonight, our closing meditation from our class president, Kimberly Peterson.
You guys can sit. Thank you to all the families and friends that came here to celebrate with us tonight. I know it's been a long time coming, so I promise I will try to keep this short as we are almost at the end. I'm Kimberly Peterson, and it's been my honor to serve as class president for the last 2 years. On behalf of the class of 2025, I would like to thank all of the teachers, aides, and staff members who helped us strive to be here today, to be better every single day, and helped us at our worst. Today, we stand here with the help of you, so thank you. Next, I would like to thank all of our family members who have spent countless hours with us helping us get to where we are, whose arms we have all cried into, and heads we've all bitten off when we couldn't get something just right. Thank you to you all for helping us and sticking by our sides. Now, as we sit here and reflect on our time at Whitney Point, some of us might remember certain details, whether that was Kinderville for some or the 5th grade Philly trip for others. I'm not sure about you guys, but I know something that our class will definitely be remembered for was losing the spirit picnic. I know I, with the help of a few others, had spirit and tried to help carry us through the spirit days and pep rallies. But now, we and the rest of school have learned that the spirit picnic is not rigged, and the seniors don't always win. Although a lot of our prime time to bond as a grade faded away, through our last few years, we've been able to regain our time and bond a bit closer. I might not be able to speak for everyone on this, but I know there are countless memories that I will miss from Whitney Point. Again, I'd like to thank you all for coming out tonight to celebrate your graduates in the class of 2025. Lastly, to my classmates, it is with passion, courage, and a strong sense of self that we take our next steps into the world. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it.